Do you feel torn between two inner voices? That soft, subtle voice, soft, subtle knowing, or that other, louder, rational, convincing voice? I'm talking about recognizing intuition and recognizing ego. The challenge we face is discerning between the two. So for example, ego is about control, validation. It's in the past or it's in the future. Its tone is rushed and pushed, demanding. Intuition is somatic experience. It can be a feeling in the body. It's often wordless. And it's something there when we pick up on when we're in like the present moment. Because in the present moment we're so much more aware. So how do we truly tell the difference between the two? Intuition is like a nudge. You feel it in the body like an energy, and it's very subtle and it's very soft. It's there in the background almost. With the ego, it's very protective. It's pushy. It can be emotional. It needs to know the answer. It needs to analyse. It's like when I've seen signs from the universe, so synchronicities, that in itself is an intuitive experience because I feel it in the body and it's like an energy, and I'm kind of in awe of it. I'm in awe of these signs. That's intuition. But then when my ego mind clicks in, wants to understand it, why is it there? What does it mean? Could it be this? Could it be that? Exploring this, needing to have an answer. That is the ego. So there's an example. Now you might consider yourself, or we might consider ourselves as spiritual people, but that doesn't mean we're devoid of ego. Even if we've done a lot of work on ourselves. It's a lot of deep inner child stuff with the ego, from conditioning from when we were small, and it can jump out at any point unconsciously. And the ego is really good at mimicking intuition. So that's how someone who considers himself to be spiritual and potentially without ego. There are people out there that honestly believe they are without ego. The ego is mimicking intuition. So for example, if you get a feeling to read a certain book, go to an event, it could be that deep down you believe it's something that can fix you, or it's a fear of missing out. That's ego. But you could be telling yourself, I'm intuitively drawn to this event, to this book. Another thing is, maybe you want to be a spiritual advisor of some kind, or help people or coach people. But what are the reasons behind that? Is it an intuitive feeling that you are drawn towards that path, or is it because you want to be seen as wise, that you need some form of validation to feel like you're worthwhile if you're able to help people? That's ego again. So it's not an easy thing to understand and to discern between the two, because the ego is very, very clever at imitating intuition. So we've got to learn and grow step by step to trust ourselves and build that trust on a gradual basis by testing things out and working out what is intuition and what is ego. And as time builds, you can trust in it and recognise it more. I mean, I'm on this path too, this path of learning. So what can you do to start working on that? Well, one thing you can do is the next decision you make, see if it's something that comes naturally, with like a feeling, or if it's coming from ego, the demands of ego. How does your body feel? Are you relaxed? Do you feel tight? Is there that subtle nudge inside? Or is it something the ego has just decided, or has a need for validation or comfort, or something that it wants to repeat? Because quite often, if you listen to your intuitive voice and you're making a decision and you go with what your intuition is guiding you with, the ego will not like it, because it likes to be in its comfort zone doing what it normally does. So if it sends you in another direction, the ego's going to do all it can to stop it. So this is just an exercise you can try. But as I said, I'm on this path too. And it's a step-by-step process. It's not like bang and we're done, and we're intuitive and we're just in flow with the whole of life. No. So that's why I'm here to share my journey with you. And first step, try that with decision making. I'm doing that myself, so I'll come back and reflect on it another time.